Greetings, hi, TheWarOwl greets you, and welcome to Matchmaking Academy, where you are the star for all the wrong reasons. But don't worry, we are going to figure out what those reasons are and help you improve at Counter-Strike Global Defensive. This time, our hero is Benjamu. He is a Gold Nova 1 player, that's here. His favorite fish is the holy mackerel from TF2, and after watching the Monty Python fish slapping dance, please Google that, my whole life, I have always wanted to slap someone in the face with a fish, and TF2 has fulfilled that dream. So remember to not question their positioning. Benjamu, what are you doing, man? What a new... I'm just kidding. Make sure to respect this man. Respect him for his courage to send in this demo in hopes to improve at the game. So let me hop in game and sort of talk about what happened there. First things first, Benjamu. Pistol round, he didn't buy anything. You get 800 to start with. That means you can buy Kevlar vest for 650. It protects you from body shots, not from headshots. Pistols are going to be a 1-hit headshot really close and a 2-hit headshot from distances. His question on this round had to do with like how to shoot with the pistols, but his mistake had less to do with that and more to do with his positioning. So we'll just go over the pistols really quickly, even though I've talked about it in a number of different videos, just because he asked the question. So yeah, number one on the pistol round, buy armor, or you can buy flash, smoke grenade to help out your teammates. And I like that they had multiple people at long. One of the things you can do is flash your teammate out if you want it, or you can flash yourself like that if you want to get him to pit or something like that. But your positioning was fine, just standing here. You were standing a little bit close to the wall like this, and that means that even if you're like right like this, your sides are going to be sticking out. I did a tutorial on perspective and angles that I think would greatly help you out if you watched it, and it would help you with this position. So yeah, with pistols, really simple, semi-automatic. Fires when you click. This one in particular, you're using the P2000. P2000 is going to be really accurate when you're moving around. So you can shoot accurate shots while you're moving with this one. Look at that. Isn't that sexy? First shot's going to be accurate while moving. It's crazy. Or accurate enough to try to get that headshot. And then after that, you can move back and forth and shoot when you change directions. The other thing with pistols, of course, you're going to be going for headshots. On first round, a lot of the enemies are going to be buying armor, and it'll take a long time to whittle them down because of that. But headshots, first round, they can't buy helmet. You're guaranteed to get a 1 or 2 hit headshot, depending upon what distance you are on the first round. So that's really important. But what you did wrong here was just your positioning. You were holding this angle just fine. Nothing wrong with that. Again, you were a little bit close to it. And then you decided to run out here. And I do not know why you did that. Look at this position. Where can I take cover? There's nowhere. Someone peeks me, I'm dead. Like, what? I'm just going to stand here and try to hold that angle? I don't know. Like, jump up here, get in the sneaky spot? When you're thinking about holding a corner like this, you want to make sure that you always have cover. So from here, I can go behind this cover when they try to push. You also get cover if you are over here inside of pit, which is another place you could have played. If you are actually going to push them like that, at least get by to where you can use this wall as cover. Because it seemed to be, he had his crosshair placement over to the right. He seemed to think a guy had gotten out to blue, but nobody did. I don't know, there could be a teammate to blame for that or something like that. You can actually check if they're in blue by looking underneath. You can see their feet underneath right here. And also, I would suggest instead of running way out here, to position yourself by this angle so you can watch it like this. And then you got them trapped, you can see their feet to know if they're there, and then they can't get out, and you've got them in a good position. But yeah, just running straight at the enemy like that, crosshair placement not on this corner right here, that was your main mistake, and I think you need to work on your positioning and your angles a little bit more. All right, CTs are in a little bit of a pickle. His question on this is, how do we retake B? And we see the terrorists have taken B. We have a 3 versus 4 retake here. Benjamu, let's slow this down. He doesn't make a mistake on the retake. He makes a mistake on his shooting here. And this is really a kill he should have had. So let's watch this in slow motion at 4th speed as he moves up here. And we'll talk about it in game a little bit. So let's just talk about what happens. Crosshair placement, a little bit low. Good muscle memory, flicks to the guy. Tries to do a spray control, moving his body back and forth. Now, let's hop in game and just talk about how to shoot accurately in a situation like that. He had the guy down to 2 health. All he had to do was tap him one more time, and he made a little bit of a mistake in his shooting. We're going to apply the scientifical method, because I like bacon. All right, look at this distance. Look over there. If our man, Benjamin, moves up here, stayed still, and worked on spray control, rounds would have all gone to him, killed him really easily, right? Instead, we saw him move side to side. So let's do those two different things here. Also, it's difficult to shoot on these stairs because look how easily your elevation changes. Because it's a spiral staircase, they actually went with a very jerky elevation change. Most maps that have stairs, look at this. It's actually a ramp. There's a clip that goes up to the side like this, that's a ramp, and when you move on the stairs, notice, you slide. There's no jerky action. This is one of the places where you have that jerky elevation change, and it makes it really hard to sidestep shoot, because you move side to side like this, and your elevation changes so much, it's so hard to keep control of and keep account of. So I think the right technique here is to either pop up and burst fire like that, and go back down, or to move up and just try to do the spray control properly to take them down. And notice, if you're standing still, it goes up and then a little bit to the left. We saw Benjamin, I think, pull to the left a little bit too soon. So it really, in CSGO, the sprays go straight up at the start. It makes it really easy to control it. And that would have been a kill. Now, what we saw him do was move side to side. So let's say he actually grounded himself. Let's do our scientific bacon. And let's even imagine that he kept his crosshair at the same spot. Watch what happens when I spray like this. It kind of goes everywhere, and that's because when you're moving like that, even when it's at the instantaneous point, it really screws up your accuracy. So just staying still, working like that, or like that, I think would have been a better technique than just full out like this. Because look at the rounds, they go absolutely everywhere. It's very difficult to land that shot, and he really almost had that kill. So I think if he didn't try to move side to side like that, or if he moved side to side and shot a little bit like that when he was changing positions, he would have definitely had that kill. Well, it's that time again. We learned some things, we shared some good times, we made some jokes about slapping fish. But it's time. It's time to end the video. Don't worry, we got an OwlVision first, and hit it! I'm TheWarOwl, guys, and I still have no closer. I'm shouting over this super loud, awesome music. It's too loud. Oh, it's over. All right, see you guys.